following presentation of the National Football League.
Well, in lieu of a full cast of Falcons soaring in the upper air here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, we've got one that does take to the skies before kickoff. That is the mascot, Freddie Falcon. And at ground level, here they come. A cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field in Atlanta. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Atlanta Falcons. On the Ravens sideline, a look at their head coach. These guys off to the kind of start they needed this season. They're 3-1 thus far. Across the field, that's head coach of the Falcons, Raheem Morris. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kate Scott joined by my partner Brock Hewitt. It's going to be Tyler Luke to get us started. And off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The offense about set to take over now, and here's their quarterback out to lead them to the line.
This just feels like a season so far off the rails, they can't even see the tracks anymore, Kate. Now the outlook is really 1 week at a time, trying to find that first win. Just got to get gritty and tough. And he's got to be the one who really sparks it for him.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Another carry for Robinson. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Penix working from the gun. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, he's going to run for it. Into the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. That's going to bring up 4th down.
6 yards.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. Now elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another run for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. So 1st down from the 41. Lamar out of the pistol. Flush out now to his left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again is Lamar. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He's going to run for it. And Jackson slides in safely after picking up enough of that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. Out of the gun, here's Jackson.
First down. He was brought down by James Pierce. A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and long, need to give themselves a shot for 3rd. Hill now from the gun. On the move, past the 40. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Running right down their throat from the jump.
Jackson now on 3rd. Completed to Flowers. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This 42 yards from the right half. Loop knocks it through. And they are able to get their first 3 points in this game.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Set. 19, Tiger.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Looking this fullback now. Escapes the defender. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Hey, that's a run to ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. This one nearly moves the chains to be stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
4th down, Penix. He's going for it himself. Oh, Penix lost it. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets fourth down. No only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
180. Come on. 180. Nice hot.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He got 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Ravens.
Out of the gun, give to Hill. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
He was brought down by
Looking in tempo with some hurry-up offense.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back at beginning the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Lamar off to play fake. Bails out of his pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop. For the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end, yeah, your interest switch from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging on to the football.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix now to throw. Short pass brought in. He'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
There's no question, Kate. Big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
From the shotgun, Penix. Complete. It's for John Robinson. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So shipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing Penix. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Going right side. Robinson with it. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Penix here from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Penix. Got a man, it's Drake London. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action, here's Penix. Caught out left. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Penix. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a second-quarter lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Rasheen Ali on the return. Baltimore running its offense out now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Escapes out to the left. Complete Derrick Henry. And he'll work this one up to the 28. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but if he'll get that first down, they could do it right there.
And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
First down from the 42.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Jackson to throw it. Out to his wide out. It's a screen. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Lamar throwing again. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Again, it's Jackson to the air. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pitch, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Robinson running his own read. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They gain 11 on that play, and that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Penix working from the gun. He's got London left side. And he'll go down here at the 16. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot.
Oh, Penix lost it. The Ravens pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Yeah, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
The Ravens offense to the field for the final drive of this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First down, here's Lamar. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And again, it's Jackson. Into enemy territory. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. All set to go now from the 35.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Baltimore.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Luke knocks it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters. As we throw to Scott Hansen.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on the Broncos in the AFC West. And we talk so much about the Chiefs' offense. How about the defense coming up big here? They force the fumble, ball's loose, and then the presence of mind to scoop it up, and he wants to score. He will. Touchdown. The Chiefs move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's David Montgomery. He's got it. He's got room. He's got a touchdown. That's a 29-yard score. The Lions with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles hosting the Chicago Bears. And this is Jalen Hurts. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Eagles get their 3rd win as they come away with the victory. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All lined up and ready to boot this one away. Holland to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Ravens take over first and 10. And they're up to the 26-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little shorter than 35.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 50.
Running once more with Henry. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Lamar back to throw. Vacates quickly left side. He takes it himself. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they hit big there on that second down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. Would have liked to have kept that big play. But the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. The flag makes this 3rd down and 10. They'll throw, 3rd and long. They'll try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Penix now.
At the Ravens,
Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, Kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Pass complete to Robinson. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Falcons grow their lead to 8.
Falcons 14, Ravens 6.
Q all lined up and ready to boot this one away.
For Atlanta.
Ali to return it. Making some progress here. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting all the way out to their own 40. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
This is Henry on 2nd. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was brought down.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Jackson now on 3rd. Throw left side, complete. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. Baltimore lined up in punt formation.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Tight end in motion right. Penix on 1st down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and long for him here. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest. And that one forces a 4th down. Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And the coverage team is there as he fields it. So almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's Henry running left. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
One defender failed. His buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Caught by Flowers. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing to hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Rolling out to his left. Connects on the crosser. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock it.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Jackson throwing for it. And he will get into the end zone. That ties this game up. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is. I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And Baltimore finishes the return of the end zone. Touchdown. The Ravens take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 14.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Penix. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase on the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield.
13 yards on the play. And the Falcons first.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go.
Robinson on the inside give. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Robinson again here on second. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, and they take him down for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Third down, it's Penix. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Complete to the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Jackson keeping it himself. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On first down, Jackson. Forced out to his right. He's calling his own number again. And Lamar doing what he does oh so often, Brock. Sliding in safe after picking up the first. And just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Baltimore first down. A gain of 13.
Lamar out of the pistol.
First down, Baltimore.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. And the Ravens first down.
Here's Lamar. Getting out to his left. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. He's up 2nd down.
This guy's been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Eric Kendricks. And the Falcons have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. Jukes away from one. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. And it's 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Another carry for Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And with a nice game, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
The 32-yard line.
Play fake. Penix. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Intended for number 38.
That's one of those cases, and we see it at every level. He simply took off before he got full possession, and that's simply a drop.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Trying one here with Robinson. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Which is a gain of 3 there. And that's a Falcon first down.
That is an old-school battle you simply love to see. An offense that close to a first down, a defense that knows there's a run headed its way. It's a battle of wills. It's the offense that gets it done this time.
On first down, here's Penix. Called in by Mooney, left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We're paused here to deal with an injured player, and this is a significant one. Oh, that's Bijan Robinson getting looked at after the play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Penix here from the gun. Now here he goes. He loses it again. The Ravens pick it up. No return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
On the play. Recovered by the Ravens.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground, while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Now an inside give to Carter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons down by 7. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
They look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Looking to throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. That's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points and they'll wind up with none.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Henry gets it here to start the drive. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 6-yard line.
Another run for Henry. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Defense with an excellent opportunity and a stop here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. The left side caught by Andrews. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
It's fourth down.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. He has it at the 33. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on fourth down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Setting up to pass. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Into traffic, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Number 8, Kyle Pitts. A gain of 1.
Here he is to throw.
Third down and 9.
Really? Oh, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 7. It's fourth down.
Desperation time here on fourth. He's got London left side. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on down.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.